Lads, welcome to my first Blades preview of the season. I'm going to be uploading a Blades preview for every single game this season. But before I get into it, I just want to thank the Magic Sponge for sponsoring these previews. The Magic Sponge are a local business that produce football framed prints. And before every video, I'm going to be showing you framed prints that relate to the matches. Obviously we've got Bournemouth for the first game, so I'm just going to put on screen right now the Bournemouth Magic Words print. If you can't quite see, the badge is made up of all the players for the Bournemouth 2019-2020 season. Also, there's loads of Sheffield United stuff on there, so I'll just pop it up on the screen right now. There's designs like the word prints, personalised shirts, mosaics, you name it, they've got it. So I'll leave a link in the description right now. Go to their website, check it out, and yeah, if you buy one, let them know that you've come from me. So let's crack on with Bournemouth. So in terms of how easy you want your first match, this is slap bang in the middle. It's not a really difficult Liverpool that's going to absolutely smash you 5-0. And it's obviously not a Villa, a Norwich, one of them teams that you need to be winning if you want to stay up in this division. Bournemouth can either smash you, or you think you've got a chance of getting something out of the game. There's some pundits that saying they're going to finish in the top half. There's some pundits that's going to say they're going to get relegated, but we know firsthand pundits ain't got a clue what they're talking about.
Sheffield United are going down. They're not even taking the Premier League seriously.
The reason why the pundits haven't got a clue about Bournemouth is because they blow hot and cold so much, so inconsistent. Like last season, 4-0 against Chelsea, and then they go and lose 2-0 against Cardiff. They're so dangerous and score so many goals, however, they ship a lot of goals too. And last season they conceded the third highest amount of goals, only been beaten by Fulham and Huddersfield. So you see where this video is going to go. But before we get into that, let's take a trip down memory lane, because the last time we played Bournemouth was 6 years ago, 2013 in League One. And there were some absolute ballers playing that day. From Harry Arter to Simon Francis, Steve Cook, Lewis Graben, Matt Ritchie. They even brought on a young Ryan Fraser in that game. And for the Blades, we only had one, but it's a pretty special one. The most expensive defender in the whole world. It finished 1-0 to the Blades at Dean Court. Goal scorer, my boy, Jamie Murphy. But this time around with no Brooksy, no Simon Francis, no Lewis Cook, no Junior Stanislas. And with Liverpool and Leicester looking at Ryan Fraser, he might not feature either. Now back onto the Blades. Chris Wilder said we are in full strength mode. But saying that, Jack O'Connell has missed the last two pre-seasons, so you never know, it might be a little bit doubtful. As well as Ravel Morrison and Lee Mousset, because they're just trying to get to full fitness. So obviously the Bournemouth players that we've got to watch out for are Ryan Fraser, really dangerous, Callum Wilson, Joshua King. Joshua King and Callum Wilson have put such a good partnership together in the last few years. Score loads of goals, very dangerous, very quick. It's going to be difficult to keep them at bay. And you know, if we make any sort of mistakes, they're going to pounce on them. And it's the Premier League. There's no margin for error. You will get punished. So in my last video, I actually did my Blades 11, what I expect Wilder to pick and what I would pick. So if you want to watch that video, the arrow's pointing to it right now. I don't know if it's there or there, but the arrow's pointing to it right now. So click on it, watch it, and then come straight back. So in regards to a predicted scoreline, the bookies are not completely writing us off. A Blades win is 13-5, the draw is 5-2, and Bournemouth to win are evens. So if you're not a betting man, I'll quickly explain it to you. So if you put a fiver on Bournemouth, you'll get absolutely nothing back. But finally, you do want my predicted scoreline, don't you? Now, I'm a positive person, however, I am also a realistic person. So my positive scoreline is probably 1-1. Maybe 2-1, we'll see. But realistically, I do think we're going to get beat in this game. I hope to prove me wrong. I'm going to say it's either going to finish 2-1 to them or 1-1. Let's just hope for. I just don't want to lose. I just don't want to lose. I'm just being honest. There's four types of teams in this league. So you've got your Man Cities, your Liverpools, your Spurs, who you're not going to get a point off. If you do get a point, it's a miracle. Then you've got your second tier of teams like your Man Uniteds, your Leicesters, your Arsenals, your Chelseas, who you shouldn't really get points off. But if you do, you've probably put a really good shift in and they've probably not played as well as they should have done. Then you've got your third tier of teams who can absolutely tonk you on their day, but they're that inconsistent that the next week they could go and lose. So you need to catch them on the right day and you need to be playing well again. And finally, the fourth tier are the teams that you need to be taking the points off. So you've got your Norwiches, you've got your Villas, you've got your Brightons, you've got your Newcastles. They're going to be the teams. They're going to be the teams that we need to take points off. So let's go into the season full of confidence. We've just had an amazing season. Let's continue it. Everybody's expecting us to finish bottom of the league. Let's not give them the satisfaction of being right. Everybody who said that, it's lazy journalism. They've not looked into how we play. They've not looked into our players. They've not looked into Wilder. They've not looked into the fact that we could surprise a lot of teams this season. And I'm sure we will. We're not going to be the whipping boys. We're not going to roll over without a fight. Don't get me wrong, we are here to avoid relegation first and foremost. But we're going to build on the previous 3 seasons under Chris Wilder. And we will stay up. I assure you, we will stay up. Yeah, come on you blades. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And if my content is something that you might like to see more of in the future, hit the subscribe button with notifications turned on. Oh yeah, and stay good Nick.